Hello and welcome to the channel. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has assured Nigerians that despite the hardship in the country today, there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel. She promised that her husband, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is doing everything he can to remedy the situation, and in no distant time, we will start seeing the gains from the subsidy removal. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. There is light at the end of the tunnel, despite situation. First Lady tells Nigerians. The First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, urged Nigerians to look beyond the prevailing situation in the country and see the bigger picture which has light at the end of the tunnel. Senator Tinubu spoke while receiving wives of service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police, led by the wife of the Chief of Defense Staff and President, the Defense and Police Wives Association, Mrs. Ogogo Musa. The First Lady assured that the administration is doing everything possible to cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy removal until the gains of the policy begin to materialize. She said a pet project, the Renewed Hope Initiative, is also supporting the government. Hence, she is soliciting the support of the wives of the service chiefs to extend hands of fellowship to the program. We will need your various associations from time to time at least to be able to reach out to women in your various barracks to reassure them that we mean well for this country and that they should be patient and that whatever we can do to ameliorate what the subsidy has meted out to us, we believe there is always light at the end of the tunnel. It is a greater Nigeria we are looking out for, and it is a legacy that our children and generations yet unborn. We would live in Nigeria we can relate better as Nigerians and look also for the good of this nation, and the wealth of this country can be greater enhanced. The First Lady also promised that the RHI will soon be reaching out to vulnerable widows of fallen officers in the military. Earlier, leader of the delegation assured that the various associations under defense and police officers' wives are poised to partner with the Renewed Hope Initiative in all areas of its scope of coverage, namely agriculture, education, health, economic empowerment, and social investment, adding that these are all areas of interest to all the associations. Media aide to the wife of the president, Bushola Kukoyi, said the First Lady was decorated as the Grand Matron of the Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, as enshrined in the constitution of the various associations. Oluremi Tinubu also congratulated the newly appointed ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Recall that President Bola Tinubu sent the list of 48 ministerial nominees to the Senate for screening and confirmation, but only 45 were cleared, while 3 were stepped down due to security clearance issues. On August 16, the President assigned portfolios to the ministerial nominees, and over the weekend, the successful ministers-designate completed their documentation at the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF). On Monday, President Tinubu swore in the new ministers inside the banquet hall of the presidential villa in Abuja and formed his cabinet. In a tweet via Twitter handle, Mrs. Tinubu congratulated the new ministers and wished them Godspeed on their new assignments. She wrote, "I congratulate all the Honorable Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, wishing you Godspeed on your new assignments." Earlier, the wife of the president received the new Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, in her office. She congratulated the former women leader of the All Progressives Congress (APC) and asked her to continue to make women proud. She wrote, "I received the Honorable Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, earlier today in my office. Congratulations and make women proud." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Mrs. Tinubu has hosted a rescued Chibok schoolgirl, Rebecca Kabu, at the presidential villa in Abuja. Nigerian news reports that Kabul was one of the 276 Chibok schoolgirls abducted by BH on April 14, 2014. The First Lady had received Kabul alongside the wife of the Vice President, Mrs. Nana Shettima. They promised that Kabul was in good hands and that she would be well cared for. Mrs. Tinubu assured that the remaining girls in captivity were not forgotten and appreciated the Office of the National Security Advisor (NSA), the National Intelligence Agency (NIA), and others involved in Rebecca's rescue. The statement in full. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, at the Presidential Villa Abuja received Rebecca Kabul, one of the 277 Chibok schoolgirls who were abducted by BH in 2014. The First Lady who received Rebecca along with the wife of the Vice President Hajia Nana Shettima promised to ensure that Rebecca is well taken care of medically and fit to return to school willingly. Senator Oluremi Tinubu, while assuring that the remaining girls in captivity are not forgotten, appreciated the Office of the National Security Advisor (NSA), National Intelligence Agency (NIA), and other security agencies and those who were involved in Rebecca's rescue. Our dear daughter Rebecca, I welcome you. I have been praying for you all night. It is well with you. What has happened to her is much trauma. Words are inadequate for me to describe it. Cases of amnesia should be treated. It is difficult to get by, but since you are still here, God has plans for you. I thank the Office of the NSA and NIA for not relenting and everyone that is assisting in our rehabilitation. Rebecca will be our first comeback story and returnee. She is our first fruit. She is a case I am quite interested in to see that she can go back to school at her own pace. The First Lady said her NGO, Renewed Hope Initiative, is strongly working on how matured girls who are forced out of school can return to school for quality education. She promised that Rebecca will be one of the first recipients of her benevolence. Senator Oluremi Tinubu said the younger ones, if well educated, will be able to fit into the society and inherit the good legacies the older ones are leaving behind. Earlier, I talked to the NSA representative about cases of alternative high schools where girls like Rebecca can go back and learn at their pace because education is important for her and others. They need education as a tool for the marketplace to be able to understand and manage the inheritance and legacies that shall be handed to them. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.